What's up, everyone? I haven't posted on the weekend because that's kind of my thing. I'm just not gonna post on the weekend. But anyway, with the recent subscriber percentage increasing from one to like 5 or 6 subscribers, it's coming it's a lot of requests. A lot of people like the Batman versus Predator. This week, throughout the whole week, I'm gonna do Ghost Rider. I think what you don't know is that this is Ghost Rider issue 0.1. So if you don't know what that means, that basically it's both a prequel, but it's also the beginning of the story. A prequel slash prologue, as you so will. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get out. Guys, one thing I don't like doing is trying to force the tape off. That is the cover, not the book. Ooh. Oh, 2011. As you can see, it's made by Marvel, obviously. Marvel owns everything basically. But anyway, so if you don't know who the Ghost Rider is, the Ghost Rider is a guy named Johnny Blaze who made a deal with the devil to save his father from cancer. His father died the next day, and Johnny Blaze then abandoned all of his dreams. And actually, you know what? This first page kind of just explains it. Yep. I feel like reading it. Yeah, did you get that? Yeah. Basically, this comic's got good art. Like, if you can tell by the cover, comics got good art by the cover. Now, I know what people say, don't judge a book by its cover, which is true. I've been misled a couple times on some Transformer comics. Cover art looked awesome, but the actual art on the pages wasn't so good. Anyway, that's an entirely different series. Anyway, so it basically begins with the Ghost Rider saving a girl, destroying a demonic fire demon, and uh, yeah, it basically just starts off with that, with him destroying a fire demon, saving damsel in distress. This is called Give Up the Ghosts. Give up the ghosts, man. Gotta give it up. Anyway, this the writer is Rob Williams. He actually does most Ghost Riders, most of the Ghost Rider series, and the penciling was done by Matthew Clark. Uh, and the man who inked it was what's his name? Sean Parsons. And Robert Schwartz, the colorist. Beasties Clanking Cows, the letterer. Sebastian Grinner, assistant editor. Stephen Wacker, editor. Axel Alonso is editor in chief. Joe Quesada is chief creative officer, which thank you for this interesting story. Dan Buckley is the publisher. Thank you, Dan Buckley. If you ever watch this video for some god awful reason, you made a great comic. And Alan Fine is the experienced producer. I think and you can look at it right there. So anyway, Johnny Blaze, aka the Ghost Rider, is a man who was cursed, who's been given a curse to walk the earth as the Ghost Rider, a spirit of vengeance. Eh, you saw what I did there, because that's also part of his title. No, that just made me sad. Anyway, so Ghost Rider slash Johnny Blaze are the same person. Well, so is every other one's personal alter ego. Anyway, so the Ghost Rider was made to destroy or take away all sin, and Johnny Blaze couldn't get rid of it. He couldn't like stop it from taking sin until he actually got control of it. So anyway, this guy comes in and well, anyway, this guy comes in, offers him to help him out, but Blaze, Johnny Blaze, sees a guy hurting his wife. Yeah, it's his wife. Anyway, so something a little interesting about the Ghost Rider is that Johnny Blaze can activate it anytime he wants. Okay? And those Nicolas Cage movies, the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider and Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, completely different than what the actual story is. It followed a little bit of the story, but not all of it. No, sirree. But anyway, so Johnny Blaze gets the living crap kicked out of him, and he's taken in by the wife. And interesting thing is that, sorry. Interesting thing is that Johnny doesn't trust people. They always want something else other than to help him. They either want money or his soul or to kill him or I don't know, something. Anyway, so in other words, Ghost Rider slash Johnny have trust issues. Oh, what? One thing I did forget: Marvel comics have way too many ads for Disney or look this. It's a excuse my French, but it's a fucking Honda ad. That's actually kind of ironic. I just watched a Honda ad on TV. Look pretty good. Kind of want a Honda now. Anyway, so the Ghost Rider goes to find this man. I always forget his name. I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, so the Ghost Rider, aka Johnny, finds the man that says he will help him get rid of the Ghost Rider. And he tells Johnny to swallow this seed that can basically uh, take away his powers as the Ghost Rider. And by doing so, all he has to do is change one more time in order to stop being the Ghost Rider. And he doesn't have to deal with like getting in more sins or anything. I haven't showed you enough of the book, so I'm just gonna. That's really good artwork. I like this artwork. And something interesting about Marvel characters. It's I don't know. Anyway, so the Ghost Rider goes on a joyride basically, and to get rid of it, one last ride, as you could so say. And so he goes for his last ride, and he finally gets rid of the Ghost Rider. He's free now, and throughout the next couple of episodes, Obviously, we'll get into that later. Uh, Now, throughout the rest of the story, it's basically about Johnny Blaze, the guy who's Ghost Rider. You couldn't tell. Got cursed. Didn't want to be. Forced to be the devil's uh, sin hunter, a predator. And he's helped by a demon who's supposedly supposed to be the original sin. And we don't know that much about the Ghost Rider. He's got quite amazing powers. What the Ghost Rider can do is whatever he touches, a weapon, vehicle, or even animals, and if he controls it, he can actually demonize it to where instead of making it look normal, it looks all hellish and it's got like a bunch of flames and everything else. But anyway, and then the main I forget protagonist is Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider in this story, as it would be because he's the Ghost Rider. But the main antagonist is ah, it's Adam. This guy, like him. Anyway, so basically, Adam is a nah. You know what? I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm not gonna ruin it. We're gonna go through the rest of the series back there every day of the week. Starting off Monday with Ghostwire 0.5. But anyway, so let's look at the artwork a little more. Let's appreciate the artwork. Now, some people. Huh, just a bug. Anyway, so basically, artwork's pretty decent. I like it. Gets a little bit better in the comics. I do. I like the artwork. It's nice, especially when the Ghost Rider comes out. The Spirit Vengeance. But anyway, so definitely it shows a lot of characters' expressions, but it also doesn't exactly quite get them. Like for instance, no, scratch that. It does get quite a lot of character emotions and expressions and everything. But anyway, basically, this comic tells you about how he lost his powers on being the Ghost Rider. And is no longer wanting to be the Ghost Rider for any complete reason. So, as you can see, that's what we're going to be experiencing throughout the week. Hell on Wheels. It's not called that series, it's just that. Oh, but and then these are some pretty nice artwork, like this cover by Adam Kubert, Neil Adams, Neil Adams variant, and Artolozzi, Arturo Lozzi wraparound variant. See, I really like the wraparound variant because instead of just being like instead of it just being like this, it actually folds out the rest of the cover so that way it shows the rest. Kind of like the there's this kind of like that one. Alien versus Predator Cold War. Now, see, we'll get to that entirely different time. Entirely different time. But anyway, this is my review on Ghost Rider 0.1. So, if you liked it, I'm not asking anyone to do it, but it would help the channel if you subscribe, share it, like with a buddy, share it to a friend, family, get the whole family in here. But yeah, so excuse me, got a lot of interruptions during this video. Personally, me. Uh, but anyway, so tomorrow, start just getting open the Now, see, there is one problem with every Marvel comic. There are one too many ads. See, why can't you be like Pegasus? I mean, not Pegasus, Dark Horse or IDW or Image or no, not even DC. DC has way too much. Well, why can't you be like any of those and not have 18 ads throughout the whole comic? We want to see a comic, not a commercial. But anyway, like it, subscribe, share with a friend, or comment down below. That was sort of I'm disappointing myself now. But anyway, so yeah, so this was today's segment. And tomorrow, if you stay tuned, we'll get a look at this Ghost Rider. Who? Pretty wicked artwork, Adam. Yeah, I definitely love this artist, Adam. Oh, and in fact, this is tomorrow's, by the way, not today's. We already did today's. You know what? It's fine. Wow, this video is still going on just because I don't have an editor. One of my buddies said he was... What? Just stay. Okay. Awesome thing about that comic, what you call it, cover, is that I really do love that. It's an awesome poster. I mean, look at it. But anyway, if you liked the video, please subscribe, share with a friend, like if you so much will, and comment down below. I know none of you will, but I don't care. Anyway, so please enjoy the video and wait for the next one. Bye bye.